All right, welcome, folks. Thank you for joining today. I'm having a great day, and I'm really glad to actually be able to show you that ProMaster Citizen watch that I got. It's been a long time since I wanted one of them scuba tank, and I got one, but unfortunately, it's not the uh, box or container that the watch belongs to. It should have came in the Pelican style box, but I mean I bought it used, and I'm just happy to have the actual little canister now in my collection as well. I am wearing today a Tissot PR 100 quartz. It's a very simple watch, a pretty well rounded watch for an everyday wear and grab and go, do anything type of watch. So without further ado, what's in that canister? It is a diver's watch. So what do we have here? Some people may just recognize the style because of the way the case is designed, right? So let's undo the strap. The strap is a little tricky to take off because um, it's kind of rounded a little bit. So to put in the buckle and into the keeper is kind of a little bit of a bummer. Kind of hard, but it's you get used to it. So model number BN0227 dash 25X. So it is a lume dial watch, which is a pretty nice feat considering that this is an eco drive watch. So eco drive, the dial is usually the solar panel. So to have them achieve that, and I don't know exactly how they managed to do the lume dial and have it charge at the same time. It's more common to see on quartz watch and automatic watch like the infamous NY 0040-09, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, just correct me in the comments. So what do we have? It's a pretty odd shape watch. I'll give you that. Let's start with dimension. It's kind of hard to measure. If you want to measure like the big uh, corners here, you'll get, let me see here, yeah, like 53, which is not really what you want to measure. So case is 46.5 millimeter. It is pretty short on the lug to lug. Want to make sure I don't get the caliper inside the lug. So it's like, oh no, not this. I gotta get better at this. Yeah, so 44 lug tip to lug tip, and measuring the thickness, it's kind of a 14, 13 and a half, without measuring these little grippy part here. It has a 60 click unidirectional bezel, and because it's titanium, right, the action is not the same as my NY0040 or other divers. So this is how it sounds. So it's kind of muted because of the titanium bezel and case. And this is not the first time I have a titanium watch that the bezel action is like that. The one thing I really like about this specific model is that if you look at the second hand, it pretty much hits the indices depending on the angle you look at it, but most of the indices are right on when the second hand goes over or by them. Weight. I do have a little balance here, a little thing to weight. Yeah, like I'm trying to equip myself like an actual YouTube reviewer, right? But it's not easy. Not easy. So 92 grams with the strap. Um, there we go, 92 gram with the strap. And yeah, it is very light. I am not a fan of titanium watches usually. Why? Because usually I find them too light, and I feel like I'm not wearing anything. So I know it's kind of an odd thing to say, but I never really got into titanium watches for that matter. But I do appreciate the fact that this one actually is, because of the size and the way the case is designed, it's quite substantial on the wrist. So it wears very nice. I'll give you a wrist shot and I'll do a lume shot real quick, and I won't go into too deep into details because I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this or try to sell it to get something else. But I kind of really like this watch. And for reference, I have a 6.25 inch wrist. So because of the very short lug to lug, it does not overhang, but obviously the 46 millimeter wide makes it really big. But I'm used to wearing like G-Shocks or Garmin watches. So it is big, but it does not wear that big due to the weight and the way the case size, the case is designed. And definitely the lug to lug is the main measurements when it comes down to wearability. So I will just go and shut my room light, which, you know what, I don't even think it makes that much of a difference considering the way the lighting goes in this room. So I will just charge it. You can see it, and it glows very, very strong. So definitely the camera really enhance the lume because it's not that bright when you look at it, but it is very bright and it does last all night. I wake up in the morning and it's still glowing, and I can easily read it in the dark after 6 hours. Obviously, because your eyes are then adjusted to the darkness. So let me know what you think. Should I keep this? Is it cool enough to justify keeping it? And trust me, I did had a very good deal on it. The gentleman who was selling it is a great guy. I bought a few watch from him already. So let me know in the comments if I should keep it or should I just like carry on and sell it and get another watch. And in the next few weeks, I will have a review of my monster that I bought from Eric, and other reviews too are gonna be on the way and in the making. So thank you for joining. And again, if you like the channel, you can subscribe and like the video, and you can also share the video if you want to. And I'm gonna try to do a better job at them reviews in the future. So I'll need all the help I can, and Eric is doing a great job at helping me with like lending me them watches for me to sell for him, and he gives me a very a good commission on them, and that gives me some content to show people. So I thank you very much, guys, again, and I'll see you in the next video.